Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we'll look at 11 thoughtless practices that cause worry. Let's get started. Do you suffer from anxiety on a daily basis? Anxiety is a state of worry or stress that is frequently associated with an unknown outcome or a high-pressure event. For example, you may be nervous about an approaching employment interview. You may imagine all the possible outcomes of the interview, resulting to undue unease, anxiousness, and apprehension. When your thoughts spiral out of control, it's difficult not to suspect that something is wrong with you. You may lose confidence in yourself. You may become rash or indecisive. You may believe that the entire world is conspiring against you. Remember this no matter how terrible things become. Anxiety is normal and common. Many individuals believe in polarized cliches about anxiety, which leads to serious misconceptions regarding this very human condition. There is nothing wrong with you or your brain if you suffer from anxiety. Though anxiety disorders do exist, feeling anxious most of the time does not imply that you are sick or mentally ill. It does, however, imply that you may be making better decisions and developing healthier behaviors. Our own terrible actions are frequently the most major sources of distress in our lives. By repeating harmful behaviors, abandoning healthy routines, and accepting poisonous narratives, we create opportunities for worry. We do these things without thinking the great majority of the time. We unconsciously engage in routines that perpetuate worry and stress in our lives. We passively drag ourselves into vortexes of anxious uncertainty instead of using our decisions to find clarity and peace of mind. Fortunately, you can always adjust your relationship with stress and worry. Because anxiety is a natural human feeling, it is something that everyone can learn to manage with time. In other words, you have the ability to overcome your worry, no matter how heavy it weighs on your life. Those feelings, of course, will not go away on their own. To overcome anxiety, you must remodel your habits and routines, which begins with identifying thoughtless habits in your life. Because these habits are causing you more stress than you think. 1. Sedentary unconscious behavior. How many hours a day do you spend sitting? Most of us are unaware of how sedentary our lifestyles are. You sit for up to 8 hours at work, then return home, lie down on the couch, and spend the remainder of the evening off your feet. Even if you're doing different activities in different places, your body is rarely active, which causes anxiety and mental fog. Physical activity, on the other hand, releases positive hormones in your brain, rewarding this dynamic behavior with energy and satisfaction. It can also promote clarity, motivation, and confidence, all of which are linked to decreased anxiety. So, be aware of your sedentary tendencies. Take a walk if you've been sitting for a long period. Make an effort to move your body. Start moving your muscles. Simple exercise routines can boost your mood and state of mind even if you don't break a sweat. 2. Infinite scrolling. Have you ever spent hours scrolling through your phone without realizing it? This is yet another thoughtless behavior that causes worry and undermines motivation. We allow ourselves to shut off our brains and spend hours scrolling through social media. You're distracted by sites, games, and videos right now, but anxiety is developing in the back of your mind. The longer you scroll, the more frightened and agitated you feel. You may also feel a significant sense of shame about your lack of productivity, as well as envy or frustration over the life you're leading. While scrolling through social media may appear to be harmless, this thoughtless practice causes more harm than you realize. 3. Doing what is most important. Are you putting off your most important responsibilities? You have something important to do, but instead of doing it, you fill your schedule with useless chores and responsibilities. Instead of making an essential phone call, you may dash to the grocery store, take out the garbage, or spend hours playing video games with buddies. It appears like you are getting things done, but the truth is that you are avoiding the most important thing. If you need to accomplish something, do it right immediately, even if it appears complicated. You may think of 100 other things you could do instead, but if you want to reduce your anxiety, you must prioritize. 4. The second cup. We have a difficult time stopping while we are enjoying something. For example, if you enjoy coffee, you may pour a second cup when one is sufficient. If you want ice cream, you might finish the entire container rather than stopping after a few tastes. In other words, we struggle to regulate our impulses and restrict our wants. When we push things too far, our favorite items, such as coffee or ice cream, begin to have a negative impact on our lives. If you overdo something, it may come back to bite you. Moderation, on the other hand, will allow you to enjoy the activities you prefer more and suffer less stress as a result. 5. Irregular eating habits. Do you frequently skip meals? Few people consider the consistency of their eating habits. Most of us eat in an inconsistent and unpredictable manner, which contributes to stress, worry, and a poor frame of mind. For example, skipping a meal saps your energy. When you lack energy, your mood and productivity suffer, making you more worried than necessary. To address this widespread issue, create and keep to an eating plan that works for you. Eating at regular intervals keeps your energy levels up and your stress under control, whether you eat 3 large meals or 6 small ones. 6. Giving time away. Many people find it difficult to say no. You can't bear the thought of turning down someone who begs for a favor. You may be unaware of how much tension this terrible habit causes in your life. When you are continually concerned with the wants of others, you disregard the things that might make you happy. As a result, don't be scared to say no. You have the right to claim your time as your own no matter who asks. It's admirable to be kind, but you should never lose sight of yourself. 7. Unidentified symptoms. How much water do you consume on a daily basis? It's likely that it won't be enough. The vast majority of people in the globe do not drink enough water, leaving many individuals suffering from dehydration symptoms. Mental tiredness, difficulties concentrating, and even bodily symptoms like as headaches and muscular aches are among the symptoms. All of these factors contribute to stress in your life, draining your energy, clouding your thoughts, and lowering your motivation. So, drink more water throughout the day, since this simple practice has the potential to change your life more than you realize. 8. Sabotage at midnight. Another lifestyle behavior that has a big impact on stress and anxiety is sleeping. When you don't get enough sleep, your brain is unable to rest and replenish. When your brain is tired, you lose energy, struggle to perform, and get disoriented. So, if you want to be less nervous, strive to improve your sleeping habits. To begin, cease staying up later than necessary. It may be tempting to watch that last episode or read one more page, but these mindless behaviors disrupt your sleep pattern and leave you feeling irritable for hours after you wake up. A good night's sleep may transform your entire outlook, transforming an anxious day into a fantastic one. 9. Mindless multitasking. Many of us frequently accomplish multiple things at once. We blindly juggle many tasks, alternating between work, leisure, and chores. We do all of these things, thinking we're being extra productive, while in truth, we're making our lives more stressful than necessary. Here's some tips that will help you be more productive while also reducing your daily stress and worry. Stop attempting to do everything all at once. Instead, concentrate on one issue at a time. It can help to think of your hectic schedule as a sequence of discrete chores. All you have to do at any given time is focus on one thing. Be deliberate and focused in your job, and your responsibilities will never overwhelm you again. 10. Constantly falling behind. Are you constantly running a few minutes late? People who are frequently late may face increased worry. Consider this. You're always running against the clock. You never have a few spare minutes. You can't afford to make mistakes, and you're constantly apologizing for being late. If that doesn't make you nervous, I'm not sure what will. Make it a point to arrive 5 to 10 minutes early for everything you undertake from now on. 5 minutes may not seem like much, yet a little additional time can shift the pace of your life and enhance your mood substantially. 11. Going after the impossible. Nothing in life is flawless, so why do you devote so much mental energy to achieving it? You, like many individuals, may expect oneself to be flawless at all times. When you fail to meet your unrealistic expectations, you may blame yourself and lose faith in your talents, becoming locked in a toxic, self-fulfilling prophecy. If you wish to escape this tense story, practice letting go of perfection. Allow yourself to make mistakes and be content with your best efforts. Nobody is flawless, so do yourself a favor, and quit expecting the unattainable. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe because more fantastic content is on its way.